What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful week so far. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. We are into the week. We are midway into the week, which I think is rather exciting. Rob, hello. How goes it? I hope that your week has been going well so far. And today is a wonderful day. Whoa! Whoa, hey! Content Mango and My Voice broke glass at the same time. Hey. How many shinies? 6 trillion. But yes, today is a good day. Today is a great day, really, when you think about it. Because some fucking chump has announced today... election. July 4th. We're finally getting those Tories out, baby! Are the alternatives any better? We'll find out. But, I feel like Ice Cube already said that before. We hope. We hope. We pray. I hope it's not Cope. Labour is saying some conservative shit these days. It's we also do the Cope. Anyway, I feel like Twitch might not like this bit. Why would Twitch not like this bit? I don't think politics in that way are banned. Anyway, it's just good news, you know. But today's a new series. Today is a brand new series. We are playing Pokemon Platinum, but we can only use Poison-type Pokemon, which I'm excited for. I was dwelling on it. You know, I was dwelling on it. I was thinking. I was going, you know. And I figured I wanted Gen 4. I wanted Platinum, you know. I wanted to do Platinum. I was thinking Pokemon Platinum. I want to play it. I want to do it. I want to play it. So we're gonna play it. But I'm only allowed to use Poison-type Pokemon, which I think is a pretty interesting challenge. Personally, I'm pretty excited. I have muted things, but I'm now realizing that I did indeed set the game up to do. Is that Chewbacca? Chewbacca emoji. The more you know. I wanna look at the intro. This is a golden intro. This is a great intro. All the good stuff is happening on the bottom screen. Uh-oh. Well, I'd like to know, you work for your new company, and you've also been made QA lead out of 50 of us in testing. And QA lead of 1 of 10 projects. Hell yeah! Congratulations, dude. That's really exciting. Wait, what city is that in the background? It doesn't look like Jubilife, because it's got a gym in it. She got Paper Mario 1000 Years Door remake. Someone gave it early. Oh yeah, I heard that it might have leaks. Hell yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I heard that they have localized correctly this time. And what's it called? Vivian is actually canonically transgender, which I think is pretty hype for like a Mario game, you know? Like, it's cool to see, like, actual canonical trans representation in a Mario game. Maybe Heart Home? Maybe. That's a really good point. Alright. Platinum. Need to start this quick because there's not like long of this screen. Let's get into things. Let's get into the game. I've made a mistake. This was a test file. You know what? I'm gonna play my cards differently here. I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. Apologies. This should work well this time. Ka-oopsie, quite, I'll be honest. I will be real. Little bit of a ka-oopsie. Now it should work. There we go. Hello there. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No, Dr. Gruff. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball if you'd please. I remember when I was younger, I had my copy of Pokemon Diamond, and like I let a friend play it. She almost restarted the game. She did the new game option, but like she hadn't restarted the game to get there, which meant she wasn't allowed to save. But she came over to me, Cahir, how do I get past this? How do I get past this screen? How are you meant to do this? Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball. Whoa. We as humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Okay. Alright. To be fair, I like the what's it called? I like the kind of selection screen here. I think it's easily like one of the best in the franchise. Partially because after this generation, they just had selects. What's it called? It's just the images. They just have the PNGs of the characters from this generation onwards. I like the styles they lead into the intro part. Like how in Pokemon Sun and Moon, it's like, okay, fill out this form, which I defaulted if you want to use and stuff. But, I think this is easily where they picked on, like, player selection. Anyway. Cahir. The way he can't tell me is Cahir gives Haku vibes. Isn't that, like, the superpower in One Piece? Like, they have the Devil Fruit that gives you, like, special abilities. But... okay, so you're Cahir. The Naruto guy. Ah. Been a while since I read Naruto. Fine name that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? What is his name? What is his name? What do we name him? This guy? This guy, what are we naming him? What are we naming this guy here? Gavin, that's a vote for Gavin. Any other opinions before we lock in? Barry Hole. Barry Hole. I feel like there won't be enough characters for Barry Hole. Or we can name him Mr. Bastion Spulter. That definitely won't fit. Okay. You know, Barry Hole is not gonna fit. Mango has said Germa. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters to work with. 7. How about a class like maybe. That could be a that could be a good one. That's a pretty solid name in the grand scheme of things. Banana. Maybe, wait, no, I got it. Germana. Germana, is that it? That's your friend's name? Germana, is it? That's your friend's name? Yes. Alright, Cahir. The time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. Okay, let's go. I probably took a bit too long on that intro, but I will. I'm contemplating whether to give this. You know what? No, I think this should be a quick playthrough. I'm not gonna plot this time. Naming is hard. Clearly, it is. This is giving great vibes for the rest of Put the text speed on slow. What I'll do for this playthrough is have slow text speed. Set battle style, obviously. And the frame. Let's get a nice poisonous frame, I think. Oh yeah, that's a purple poisony frame. I vibe with that. I vibe with that. Let's do a quick save, you know. There's a lot of data to save, you see. We've been playing for a really long time. I love the saving times in these games, you know? It really makes you not want to do it. Ever. Because it takes a little bit too long. You just kind of stare at, like, the saving screen as it just kind of ticks on by. Anyway. That aside. Oh yeah, speaking of nothing, 60k. Ah, because that's a drop in the bucket of what you're going to need. Have I turned... Oh, I did turn the volume up for this, didn't I? For Professor Layton. Bruga, hello, how goes it? We're playing Pokemon Platinum today, but we can only use poison types. I think arsenic green makes for a good poisonous color. That is true, that is true. It's also probably why all artists were insane. Maybe. Alright. I like that they were like, yeah, Twin Leaf Town's nice and snowy now. And like, that was about it. Like, that was like the biggest trade-off. Wasn't it Mercury? I think it was probably a mix, right? I think blaming it on one single poisonous substance that people used all the time. I don't think you can single out which one. There were a lot of them. Lead as well, you know, you can't forget lead. Alright. And Mercury went into hat making something. They loved putting just random shit in random things. Bro, your brain isn't braining, same typo twice. I mean, lead and leads, you know. I didn't even nudge my monitor that time and it turned off. That's fucking great. Like, I didn't touch it and it went just dark. That's awesome. That's genuinely awesome. Cheap paint is cheap. That's true, actually. That's a really good point. What's also a really good point is if you run through the grass real quick, then no Pokemon can leap out at you. It's kind of funny that they give you this logic at the beginning of the game because it's just the opposite is true. Like, they were really trying to mislead you with this one, huh? Anyway. But you can also light the grass on fire. That's a great point, actually. That's a really good point. You can actually cut it in these games, which I think is cool. I think these games still have the cut feature. This might be the game that removed it. I'm not sure. I'll have to check at some point. Yeah, yes. Correct. I don't know what's happening. I just agreed to something. Alright. Now then, we're about to get to our starter choosing. What starter should I choose? Any concepts or ideas on the starter I should pick in this game? I had a Pokemon 9 named Grasscutter. Its two purposes are probably obvious. Is one, it cuts, and the other, it's grass. We're playing another Crab's Treasure, and stopped at a very poisoned and polluted area. That's fitting, because we're doing the poison run. That's crazy. Alright. Starter. Which starter? Which starter should I choose? This is a very important decision. Should we choose the Turtwig? Should we choose the Chimchar? Should we choose the Piplup? The most purple one? I'm not sure what that one counts as, Mango. I'm going to let you decide. We have a vote for Turtwig. We have a vote for Piplup. Right. It's a bit torn, all in all, you know? So, does anybody want to slice the vote? Anybody want to complete it? Pick both red and blue to get purple. Not an option. I mean, can the green one learn poison? Not sure. That's another vote for Turtwig. Okay. That is... I'm going to say 2.5 votes for Turtwig, given that Mango asked if it could learn poison attacks. So, Arsenic Green is poisonous. That is true. That is true. That is very true. So let's choose Turtwig. Alright. Now then. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Piplup can get toxic? We've already locked in. That means Cahir is poison. I'm not poison. I'm very good for you, actually. You should definitely watch me, all my streams, all the way through. You should watch the VODs. You should clip them, and you should probably forfeit, I'm thinking about £5 a month to me, to be a Twitch subscriber. Let's get into the battle. We've just noticed that green poison. Maybe, but that doesn't mean hey, many things are green. Right. You thought it... Oh, Turtwig's a girl. That's crazy. That's, uncommon. Alright. I thought it could get toxic. Can it... Wait, can it not get toxic? Is toxic not an option? Am I mistaken? Alright. Female shiny starters be like real rare, right? They do, they do. God, don't fall slow. Why subscribe when you get more money back from bits anyway? Because, like, in general, are people going to spend 500 bits at once? Or are they gonna, like, spend Like, if people wanted to give me a lot of money, then yeah, bits. But subscriptions give you the benefits of all my emotes. Like Cahir dancing. Bad hunt idea. Don't worry, I've had a worse hunt idea. Pip can't get it. You just messed up by your Poké Rogue game where it can get toxic. You've been lied to by Big Rogue. Phew, let's go home. Alright. I beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See you, Cahir. I usually send bits in increments of 69 or 420. Oh, those are the funny numbers! That's crazy. Alright. Now then. Let's get through the dialogue here. No, I'm not free yet. Okay. The gap in dialogue always gets me. I'm like, oh yo, I'm out there. In that game, Finneon can get Origin Pulse. Yeah, they got rid of signature moves, really, didn't they? All right. Now then, let's head up to Lake Verity. But obviously, maybe we should start thinking about what name we should give our first team member. Any ideas for, like, what nickname we should give the Turtwig, you know? Because obviously we'll be using it. It's a poison type. So, like, do we have any ideas for what I should name this Turtwig? Because, like, yeah, no, this is our very first team member. This Turtwig here. We've got Death, Frump, Balls, Ivy. Frump is a good one. I'm very on board with Frump. I 100% agree with Frump. We will be naming this Turtwig Frump, because she is indeed our first team member. Alright. Now then. Are you just shit at naming? I don't think so. I think Frump is golden. That's not your fault. You know? Alright. Alright. Oh, I can actually run now. I forgot that I could indeed run at this point. I just blanked on the fact that, like, running is a thing I am entirely capable of doing. But it is. Also, Cyrus mentioned would not have dinner with him. You'd know this if you saw my latest YouTube short, which you should definitely watch. Alright. You remember when you were younger, you got stuck in a rose bush one time? Why did you do that? Is my question. You did. Congratulations, you did it. You get a medal and a chest to pin it on. Alright. Now then. Off we pop. I think it's after we see Rowan that we have to, You're gonna get out of my way? You're gonna get out of my way? You're gonna... Thank you. No! The last fucking grass patch! This is dismal. This is absolutely dismal. Alright. Do. Do. Alright. No, my brain just crashed, that's fine. I'm trying to think. I think the last time I did Platinum was, the Lions Only playthrough? Which was last year? Maybe, like, mid-last year? June time? I think it's only the Pokemon guy that gives us the potions. We should probably, collect these. Your brother accidentally got his flip-flop over the fence, and you went to get it back. And when you were heading back, you somehow got stuck in the rose bush. Ah, I see. Yeah, no. CahirLIVE recommendation, don't get stuck in rose bushes. It's not... I wouldn't do that if I were you. You know? You're welcome for the advice. Alright. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and just lurk, since obviously you know how this will go, since you're indeed the Pokemon player. Yeah, no, of course. Because even Pokemon players will know how this will go. How this poison-only playthrough is going to end. Alright. You got stuck in a poison ivy bush after falling off a bike. You see, I wouldn't recommend that either. Gotta say, not really something I'd suggest. Just in general. Alright. Alright. In we go. Let's get Frump named. The thing that, like, surprises me is apparently Rowan has, like, different dialogue, being like, whoa, you evolved it if you evolve it. Which I think is a cool little detail, you know? Like, they didn't need to do that. They didn't need to do that, but they did. Right. You went for Piplup because there's a streamer that has a Piplup PFP and is very, very toxic. I see. Interesting. You got too fast, almost lost children when you fell off a bike once. Arthur, were they in, like, the basket and they got catapulted really high? I assume that's what you mean. Alright. I like how the music restarted like that, you know? Yeah, totally, yeah, no, of course. Alright. Brendan, hello, how goes it? I hope you've been well. We are playing Pokemon Platinum today, but we can only use Poison-type Pokemon. We are only allowed to use Poison-type Pokemon. So far we have a Turtwig, which is pretty exciting if I do say so myself. Frump the Turtwig, the first team member. I'm sure we'll be picking up our second team member very soon. I like how Dawn says, wow, if you pick Piplup on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon right now. I was like, no, you wouldn't. You're lying to me. Is Turtwig poison? Of course it is. I'm really surprised that you even had to ask, you know? Like, obviously it is a poison type. Clearly, right there, says poison, you know? So yeah, no, it's perfectly legal because it's a poison type. All right, let's pick up Return. That's a nice TM to have at this point in the game, if I do say so myself. Before we do say so myself, you call hacks? What do you mean? There's no hacks going on here. None at all. Yahoo!
Take it this isn't vanilla, then rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Of course it's vanilla. So everyone knows Turtwig's a poison type, just like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's grass poison when you get it. And so is Turtwig. Shrimple as that. Alright. Now then, let's head back. All the way back. So when it evolves, it becomes poison ground then? Yeah, no, of course. Exactly. As everybody knows. Alright. Let's... Already said that part. I'm leaving, goodbye! I'm never coming back. Except maybe if I beat Cynthia. Maybe, perhaps. Ah yes, the journal, everyone's favourite feature. I don't know, I kind of like looking through the journal, but I wish it didn't trigger whenever you don't play the game for more than 3 days. I find that a little bit annoying. Oh my god. Is grass poison, and what are the other two starter types? What do you mean? I don't see what you mean. Well, Piplop's a water type, and Chimchar's fire type. Alright. Shush. I get it. I must take parcel. Parcel time. The parcel will pass all the time. Bum bum. Alright. We made it! I didn't actually expect us to get all the way through. I was fully expecting an issue there, you know? Alright. Let's get a few potions, just stockpile, you know? Alright. Now then. Up we go. Catching tutorial. I always used to think that if you press the buttons during the catching tutorial that it went quicker. I don't think that's true. But I was always, like, intently tapping at the screen, just like, please, go quicker, I know this. This is my 10th time of starting. Because I was, like, 9 and could not focus on playing the game for more than, like, 2 hours. Like, I beat Diamond. Hold B for ready catch. Yeah, no, exactly. Alright. She has 20 balls and only gives us 5, which I think is a bit bullshit. Don't know why she does that. Selfish. Selfish. Alright. Oh, I get it. But Bidoof. Bidoof, you know? Because it's a Bidoof. Alright. Giggle C, isn't it neat? Real. Okay. I think I also used to think Shinx didn't appear in this bit of grass, you know? I'm trying to remember how my first experience of this game went. But, alright. Now then, we should probably pick up a second team member while we're here on Route 1, you know? I think that a new addition to the team is probably going to be a great idea, really. So, let's pick that up. Alright. Schwink. Oh, it got a crit. Okay, that's not great. I wish they gave Blastoise the Steel type. I know it was before the Steel type, but even Sceptile got the Dragon with its Mega. That is true, that is true. That is a great point. None of them are poison here, mate? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Badoo's actually found in, like, Verity and Platinum. So you can pick up Budew, like, really early in this game. But everybody knows that Shinx is poison electric, you know? Everybody knows that. Like, I think it's just like a... Because, like, obviously Luxray's like, kind of black and blue, you know? So, like... Everybody's like, oh yeah, no, it's electric poison type. And they're correct. And they're 100% correct. Any name suggestions for Shinx? Any Shinx names? So what, literally all the mods in the game are pop poison type? Rob, look. Do I look like the kind of person who would spend a painstaking hour going through every single Pokemon in the Platinum Pokedex, making them all poison type? That would be ridiculous. This is vanilla. Shanks, I like Shanks. Alright. No, it would take you 2 hours. It didn't. I think it was about half an hour, actually. So yeah, here's Shinx. Shinx just has Tackle at the moment. I forgot that it doesn't actually get an electric attack for, like, quite a bit. Just thinking Tort's a great bet as ground type was gonna rip. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna I'm gonna be real. I was kind of worried you'd say, yeah, choose Piplup, Cahir. Choose Piplup. And then I'd have to face a rival with a Poison Ground type. Because there's another Poison Ground type I'm gonna have to fight later on that I am not looking forward to. Alright. To be clear, I did try to change, like, a bunch of, like, basic moves to poisons as well, but, Rivalry is the worst ability, worse than Slackings. Which is Rivalry again? Golem? Yeah, that's another bad one, isn't it? Yeah. Primary type. Alright. Now then. Let's try to get Shanks a bit of levels. I just realized if it's the opposite of gender, your attack is half. Wait, really? I did not realize that's quite how Rivalry worked. I was gonna be like, could it really be worse than not being able to attack every other turn? But maybe. Alright, that was a less than ideal fight, I think. Boost damage by 1.25 if the target is the same gender, but by 0.75 if it's opposite. I did not twig that's what Rivalry did, huh? But isn't Chumpy Boy primary gun? No, it's secondary. Alright. Now then. Anyway. You know what, yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get that one extra level on Shinx. Great, this is some, like, fucking developmental shit, you know? To beat Shinx. To beat this Shinx. No. To level up, you must beat your past self. Ouch, that really hurt. I'm gonna cut this thing's attack by 25%. How about that? Alright. Gligar will be fun to face. I think Gliscor will probably be worse. I think Bertha has a Gliscor in this. It really didn't go the way I wanted it to, and I don't think Shanks leveled up from that. You know what, I'm just gonna go into that fight. I don't know. Like, I just remember I always fucking lost to that Starly fight when I was younger. That level 5 Starly. Don't know how I managed it. I think it's because it had quick attack. In all Sinnoh games, she has a Gliscor? Wait, in all of them? I thought Gligar wasn't in Diamond and Pearl. Well, it is in Diamond and Pearl, but I didn't think it was in the Pokedex. We're thinking of Flygon? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna fuck around. Oh my god. Well, that was a bit close, wasn't it? This isn't a Nuzlocke, to be clear. This is a regular run. Because, like, obviously, being limited to only Poison-type Pokemon... That really slims down our options, guys. You know? Like, there aren't that many Poison-type Pokemon in Pokemon Planet. You know? It's a very narrow pool of Poison-type Pokemon in this game. So... Alright. Yeah, to be fair, the logic, exactly, yeah, no, exactly. Just, there really aren't that many Pokemon to choose from. Right. The guy beat Pokemon Diamond with only fire types as a Nuzlocke, and there are only 2 in that game. Yeah, no, and there are less. there are less poison types, really, when you think about it. When you think about it, there are less poison types. Not too hard. Don't think about it too hard. Not too hard. Alright. Now then. I think you should totally Nuzlocke it, it'll be easy. I don't know, I want to chill from a Nuzlocke, to be honest. We did the Violet Nuzlocke. Okay. I'm just gonna switch. Wait, what's the starting town called? Are you heading back there for your fishing encounters, or no? I mean, again, I don't need to catch, like, one Pokemon per route. Stop growling at me! I'm starting to realize why I found this fight so hard. What the fuck is this guy's problem? Because, like, the only thing you can find in Twin Leaf Town's lake is, like, the other odd keystone, right? RC. Thankfully, the Starly is doing, like, absolutely nothing to me. Alright. Finion and Psyduck from fishing in the first lake? Incorrect. Hate to say it. Hate to be that guy. From fishing in Platinum, you can get Magikarp. If you have a good rod, you can get Goldeen. And if you have a super rod, you can get Gyarados and Seaking. I think that's just Renegade Platinum then, yeah. Alright, this girl has, like, just a bunch of level 3s, if I remember correctly. So, Shanks should be able to handle this one fine. This should be his first actual fight, considering. Alright. Budew, Venomoth, the boy Croagunk. Venomoth isn't in the game. Venomoth isn't in the Platinum Pokedex. This isn't the fight I was expecting. Like, not that I'd have, like, a pretty good knowledge of the Sinnoh Pokedex or anything. Because I didn't edit all of the Pokemon to be Poison type. That's not a thing I did. That's like, it's not like I'd be very familiar with it. But... Right. Kevin, who is the only Pokemon to receive both the pre-evolved form and an evolved form in the same later generation? It is Budew. It's in the thumbnail. But welcome to the stream. Today we are doing a poison-only playthrough of Pokemon Platinum, where I'm only allowed to use Poison-type Pokemon. Alright. Oh nice, Shanks got level 7. That's good, that's good. I think that youngster up ahead has a Burmy in this gen, right? I remember that. So I remember seeing the Burmy and being like, what? A Burmy? What's a Burmy? When I was, like, young and... Like, no, I knew what a Burmy is. I must have. Alright. Do, 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 do. Alright. Gyarados would go hard. I think I might use a Gyarados for a bit at least. Not sure if I've got plans for my final team, you know. Obviously gonna have to be very picky about it, because only poison type Pokemon allowed. But, I have ideas and schemes. You know me. But can you really plan it out, mate? Yeah. What's your ideal final team? I think, that'd ruin the surprise of it, you know? Spoilers, as River Song would say. Alright. Well, Budew is the pre-evolved form, but the answer is Roselia. Oh, I see. I now see what the question is, yeah. Like, how do we know if that's the actual team you wanted? So, say? I why would I lie about that? Right. Yoink. Potion. Does Rock have any ground type moves? I forget. I forgot. Alright. I need to remember when you get the experience share as well. Because obviously, speaking of Doctor Who, Magnitude on Geodude, I think? Does Geodude get Magnitude that early? You know, I can literally check his team. Pokemon... Rock. Yeah, no, his Geodude only has Rock Throw and Stealth Rock, actually. There are no ground-type moves on his team. In fact, Cranidos only has Headbutt, which I kind of respect, because, like, that Cranidos is kind of a beast. I remember getting fucked over by that Cranidos so many times when I was younger. Which will be a phrase you hear a lot, to be clear. Not sorry about it. Alright. Bronzong probably gonna put in work. It's Poison Psychic if I'm correct. IIRC. Alright. So if you're thinking Poison Steel. Yeah, no, Bronzong's primary Steel. Which means it's Poison Psychic. Trying to think what secondary steals are. Oh, I know. Alright. Now then. Barrier time. Yeah, loses a bit of bulk, but the Psychic type's still going hard. That's fair, that's fair. What was the first generation to introduce any poison Pokemon not weak against Psychic? Types even resist Psychic. Are there any that straight up resist Psychic? Because I know Bug doesn't resist Psychic. Steel used to. Gen 1 due to a glitch? That's a great point. Was it Psychic didn't affect? These guys still fight in this gen, right? I should use Frump some more, you know? Frump needs to get a bit of use in here. I don't know, I kind of like these guys more in Diamond and Pearl, where they both use Abra. I think that's fun. Because that's not an Abra, is it? X attack. It's only a regular raise in this gen. It might be an idea to switch in Shanks for the Intimidate. Never mind. We're fine. We're A-okay. Alright. Now then. Alright, Stunky and Skuntank were also Poison Dark, weren't they? That's funny, actually, considering... Like, why did they take the Bug type away from Drapion? I don't get why. Like, especially considering there were already Poison Dark types in that generation. Why did they do that? Why was that their choice? Alright. Got it. Okay. Yo, we got Absorb. There we go. There we go. Stab time. For now. Stab time for the next while, actually. It's a while till we're Torterra. Is it not the same with Flygon? It loses ground type and gains dragon. I don't think Flygon loses any types at all, no. Trapinch is ground type, Vibrava's ground dragon, and Flygon's ground dragon. People think it looks like a bug type, but it never actually has the bug type. Like, I can see why people think it looks like a bug type, but... Alright. I find this part of the game really funny, because, like, this guy's like, hi there. Is one of them not bug type? Not at all. Trapinch is pure ground, and by Vibrava, it's already got the dragon. Yeah, so the clowns here, you know, they ask you questions, they interrogate you. Let me reset my brain quickly. The clowns here ask you questions. It's always yes. The answer's always yes. They ask you questions, the answer is always yes. It's never like... They don't mix it up at all. They don't give you, like, a multiple choice question with, like, 3 answers or anything. Can Stunky be found in this game? It cannot, actually. Glameow and Stunky are both entirely unavailable in Platinum, if I'm correct. I believe I'm correct. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that at all. I guess it's because they're meant to be version exclusives to Diamond and Pearl, so they felt the need to keep them as version exclusives to Diamond and Pearl. But I feel like it's a bit silly, really, isn't it? Like, why do they do that? There was literally no need for them to do that, but they did do it. Alright, now we could go north. And in fact, maybe we should, because of the rival fight that's coming up in a moment. Alright. Now then. Maybe we can find a Rainer. Oh, that's true. Rainer is a poison steel, isn't it? But, again, I have plans. I have schemes. I have schemes that will come to fruition, and you will understand them when you see them. But for now, this is another rivalry Shinx. That's great. Oh, wait, no, this does less damage to me, doesn't it? Scrub loses water to go to Dragon. That is true. But no, my main point with Drapion isn't the fact it loses Bug, you know? I'm not miffed that it loses Bug. I'm miffed at the fact that, it loses Bug, which is like a rather rare type in general, you know? Not a rare type. There are a decent amount of good Bug Pokemon. It's weird that it loses the Bug type to get the Dark type, which is already a type combination that already appears in the generation. I wish I could be a Fruitition, but I can never be so knowledgeable. Oh. Maybe you should become a vegetableician instead. Alright, this guy with the Magikarp out here with the Carp, with the Magikarp. He's got the Magikarp. Okay, when is the earliest you can get that one guy? That did like no damage at all. I'm kind of perturbed. That's maybe a bit later than I was expecting. Yeah, no, it is actually, isn't it? Might be a good time to get that specific Pokemon though, mightn't it? No, I'll get it earlier. Alright. Sorry, I'm just scheming, you know how it is. It's always good to pace out the team members in, like, Gen 4. Less grinding, you know? That is, like, why I like the experience share in later generations. Because, like, the experience share really does provide, like, the benefit of you can capture, like, a full team more or less immediately and not have to worry about, like, training them up. Shinx getting charged as its first electric move is kind of fucked up. Like, I saw someone being like, oh, it introduces to you the concept of, like, status moves. That's good. Yeah, no, okay. I'll give you that. Introducing the concept of status moves, that is good. That is alright. I agree. I'm on your side there. Charge isn't a good status move to introduce first. Special defense isn't really that good of an early defensive move. And charge is entirely useless until you get an electric attack. Why did they do this to my boy? There's no reason. No reason at all. Wait, let me check. Okay, it's down here on the bottom screen and actively covered by the screen stuff. Okay, that's not great. They did it just to annoy me. Fuck, I knew it. I don't know, like, if it were Thunder Wave, I think I'd be more on board, you know? If it didn't even learn an electric attack for a few more levels, I wouldn't be miffed, you know, I'd be fine. But it's specifically Charge that annoys me, you know? Like, I think it's cool, like, a Pokemon like Gyarados doesn't get any... We're gonna have to get that. We're gonna have to do something about that last bit of experience. We can't just leave that. It's not allowed. Not allowed at all. But yeah, no, like, I like Gyarados and the fact that it evolves at level 20, but it doesn't actually get any water attacks for a while longer. Which means if you want to use Gyarados at its peak, you're going to have to, like, wait. You're going to have to bide your time. Because I think the only physical water attack you can get in these generations is, like, Waterfall. And that's interesting. Hey, here's a powerhouse. Here's a genuinely really powerful Pokemon. But It's Pokemon's primary types, Brendan. The first type. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. Wait. I think I'm gonna wait, for later, before I bag a Magikarp. Just because it seems a little bit useless to get a Magikarp, like, right now, given that, you got to go. Fair enough, Bruger. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright, there's a second counter here, isn't there? Let's get a couple more potions. Especially since we've got the rival fight coming up. Switch training, though, make it easier? Seems hassleless. Not to mention the fact that, like, level 20's a while away, you know? Like, that would be a while of Switch training. I always used to think, this is stupid, I know. I always used to think that this picture here, it's like, of like a little vista, you know? There are two trees either side and then clouds up top. I always thought it was a spike. I always thought it was a spike on the wall. Because, like, if you imagine the trees are like shades, and, like, the bottom is, like, also, like, a kind of other bit of shade, and then the little clouds at the top are, like, reflections, it's a metal spike. I won't act like it's a foolproof, intelligent way of viewing it, but I did genuinely think this was a spike for the longest time. Just a wall spike. It gets tackle at level 16. Oh, that's great then. That's fine. That really carries a Magikarp. Alright. Do you have to catch Pokemon for the experience share, or do you just have to see Pokemon? Because I know Sinnoh's Pokedex does a lot more on, like, seeing than catching. Sometimes I hear a song. Sometimes I hear a song, and, like, I don't know it off by heart, but as it turns out, I do know it off by heart. Like, mentally, I don't know it off by heart. Mentally, if you asked me to sing Barry's theme, I wouldn't know it. Like, if you were like, here, sing Barry's theme, I'd be like, I you know? I'm getting fucked over by, Tackle here. I should have led with Turtwig. Splash has a 1% chance of being an Oko? Yeah, no, definitely. Everybody knows that. Alright. I'm gonna lower this guy's stats a bit, so I might be able to hit him with Turtwig and kill him. You know how it is. I've not checked the Pokemon's natures yet. Is this generation the one where it actually started showing which stats are being raised and lowered? I think it might be. Luckily, this generation decided to put the, like, Pokemon on the top screen entirely. Like, every other game on a DS type... Still no damage at all. On a DS-type console. Yeah, all other games on a DS-type console, have the Pokemon appear on the bottom screen instead, and then all the stats appear on the top. But Diamond and Pearl decided that it wanted to use the bottom screen for buttons to, like, change tabs, rather than for any actual information. Which... fair enough, I guess. Alright. I'm not sure if this guy does actually have fire attack. I feel like it should, but it's not used one yet, so... Alright. Germana has been defeated. You love to see it. Alright. You know, it's funny because Turtwig seems like the worst starter choice at first, you know? Because, like, Grass type won't be super effective on anything. Ever. The best Grass type can be is neutral. And that is in specific cases. In fact, a lot of very common Pokemon in this game quad resist Grass. And I promise you I didn't do the primary type only thing specifically to benefit this concept. But, specifically to benefit, the Turtwig line. But I'm now realizing, like, it makes Turtwig like a sleeper. A bad at first, good later on type beat. Hopefully we can get, like, Rock Tomb or something on Grottle. Now this is a threat. That's like a lot of... I used withdraw instead of nothing. In my head, Turtwig had like Tail Whip or something. Believe it or not, Turtwig does not have Tail Whip. This is another Pokemon like entirely buffed in later generations in like removing its initial gimmick is Kricketot. Because like in this game it's like, oh, Kricketot only has Bide. That is the only move it has access to. And then in later games, they're like, it can have Bug Bite. Early enough. I think it's Struggle Bug, actually.
Photos printed?
I am behind you for 20. Brendan, thank you for the gifted subs. That's very kind of you. Rosie, Flower Dragon Girl, and E My Voice Broke Glass both got one. Nice. It actually gave some to regulars for once. But yeah, thank you, dude. That's really kind. I've been hit with confusion. I still hit tackle, nice. But yeah, thank you, man. That's very kind of you. Thankfully, this is a Generation 4 Leech Life, rather than Gen 7. It's genuinely one of the most bizarre buffs they've ever done, I'm gonna be honest, is Leech Life. Like, why did they do that to Leech Life? Genuinely quite baffled. Okay. Enough of that now. I have had rather enough. That's a Pokeball, Cahir. That's a Pokeball still, Cahir. For a solid bit there, I was like, yeah, no, this is really great. I've started with a Grass type. Rock is not gonna respond well to Grass attacks. I just hope we can get Razor Leaf. E My Voice Broke Glass. Welcome back to the Cahir Club. Yeah, do make sure to thank I am behind you 420. AKA Area 51 is watching for the gifted subs. Yo, you can use the paid for Cahir mind blown emote now. That's crazy. Oh, Frump is actually up front. I was kind of expecting Frump to be second, but Frump is at the front of the team. The other thing that this game has, like, I've been used to playing later generations for a bit there, but potions, they don't do that well. They don't do that well, do they? Potions are kind of mid. Alright. Now then. Vaguely concerned by that. I guess the question is will we even be able to get a Grothel? What does Turtwig's learn set in this game?
Photos printed?
Oh, Area 51 is watching. Thank you for 2 more gifted subs. I'm beginning a hype train once more. Thank you. That is very
Photos
kind.
printed?
Hype indeed. Hype train achieved. Oh, it's been achieved. We're at level 2 now. Yo. I forgot. The one time you have no bits. But yeah, thank you, dude. That's really kind. Thank you for the gifted subs. I wonder if I'm getting close to another... No, I'll keep that information private. We'll not be getting Cahir financials. My gut's telling me to absorb, but absorb will do this. Crikey. 4 per level, that's why you did 2 from each. Ah, I see. Thank you. Yeah, no, that was very kind of you. Thank you. For the gifted subs. Also hit 50. That is a good point. That is a very good point. That is a lot.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Thank you. Thank you for the bits, Rob. Good use of the bits. And yeah, thank you again for the gifted subs, Area 51. Alright. There we go, Frump is level 11. I do wonder about focusing on Frump. To try to get her evolved. I just realized, I think Turtwig... I need to check Turtwig's learn set. Yeah, Turtwig's a level 18 evolution. It's one of those Pokemon that evolves at level 18 into its first form, because then it evolves into its second form at level 32. But it gets Razor Leaf at 13, and it also gets Curse, obviously. This was back when Curse was a, what's it called? My head was like, if I use Absorb, then I can get, some hit points back. Not quite, Cahir. Not quite. That's not, that won't work. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Sorry, considering how I might want to... Like, an Alakazam could be kind of cool. Like... You know what, I've figured out what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I got it all mapped out in my head. Okay. And what I'm going to do, what happens next on the CahirLIVE live stream, is I am going to go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Make sure to stay tuned, because once I have returned, we will be continuing on with our poison-only platinum playthrough. So be sure to stay tuned. Wait a second. Okay, Hype Train is over. Oh, but Area 51 gifted more subs. Oh, and Rob's sub had run out. That must have literally just been run out, right? I also got 2 emotes from that. I'm not sure about you guys. You wouldn't believe me if I told you this, but Cranados' base physical attack is 125%? 125% of what? Huh? I know it's high. I know Cranados is a really high... attack. That's like it's Delio's, it's a glass cannon. But... But yeah, thank you for more gifted subs. I think so. I was gonna use Amazon, but fair enough. Understandable. Alright. Only got that one. Huh. I also got this one. Don't know why it got forbidden from you. Okay, so Sadok's got pretty fucking good shit there. What is that? Is that like is that a button? Button mash. I guess it is a button. Oh, it's an A button, I see. That's weird. I wonder why I got 2 specifically. Maybe it's because I've got a certain amount of hype trains or something. I don't know. That doesn't make sense though. But yeah, thank you for the I got 2. I think Rob was just saying he got the button one. Because I also got the button one, to be clear. I have both. I don't know why I have both. I just know I have both. Right, into the cave. Oh, wait, no, that's going to be useful. Okay. Yeah, but I think I've been in each hype train. Yeah, no, I know that. I got told that those were the 2 emotes I got. I want button mash. I mean, I doubt we'll get the same emote from a hype train at the hype train twice, right? In fact, I think I've got all of my hype train emotes still. Yeah. My Apollo cheese. If I could give it to you, I would. That is a second Psyduck, like, immediately. Why do we find so many Psyduck, huh? Huh? Alright. How many do I have? Like, 7-ish? 6. I have 6. But there were a couple of hype trains in my chat back when I first started streaming on Twitch. After I first got affiliate. So it's probably from there. That was a wild Psyduck I just fought. I didn't need to beat the shit out of that guy. I just did it anyway. Psyduck are rare in here. That was uncalled for. You have 4, yeah, that makes sense then. It look like, yeah. You have the, what's it called? The little, like, cat guy. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. What 4 do you have? These are my 6. Because I thought Haha Cat was the... first one we got from a hype train. Shinx on Shinx combat! Oh, this is a fucking rivalry Shinx. Huh, the Love Blush. I did not remember getting that one from hype trains. Although, to be fair, it's not all that interesting, I've won so. To be honest. I wonder how many hype train emotes there are. I'm realizing I probably shouldn't have left during the hype train, because I think I generally get more traffic on streams where there are hype trains. My leaving of the stream during the hype train could have possibly led people to not click on my stream. I'll play my cards better if the hype train happens again in the future. Alright. Alright. Why are the first campers and picnickers in caves? Like, we've not fought this trainer class before. The first time we fight this trainer class, why are they camping and picnicking in caves? That's not the place you're meant to like, picnic or camp. Personally, I would not picnic in a cave. It seems a little bit dark in a cave to me. But that's just my opinion. Alright. We are doing so little damage now. That's crazy. That's wild. Please stop raising your defense. You know what? I think I might have to change tack to... But that actually killed it. Crazy. And we got 1 whole hit point back from that. That's wild. You'll have to see it, really. Alright. Now then, let's get dragged over to the gym by random child. That's just wonderful, really. Do, 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 do. 4 here too. That makes sense. I think you've chipped into every hype train so far. How many do you have per chance? My voice broke glass. Although I'm assuming, do hype train emotes carry over? Are they only in the channel you got the hype train on? Or are they just everywhere? Alright. I think for the best results, there's a thing I want to get from here. Yo, is that berry foreshadowing? We don't actually have access to berries for a bit. So I find it funny that they just put berries at the top of that hill there. Like, hey guys, later on, you'll be able to get these. Isn't that cool? Like, why do they do that? Give me the berries now, please. Please. I want it very, very much. You see, that's still not what I'm looking for. To be honest, that's, I thought you were going to use poison Pokemon. I am. I am using poison Pokemon. Both of my Pokemon are very clearly poison types. Alright. Now then, let's get another poison type added to the team. Not you! I said not you! Go away! Okay, let's... There we go. There we go. Now then, time for our next poison type. Machop, mate. You did indeed predict correctly. How did that happen? What do you mean? These guys have always been poison type. This is just a normal game. Alright. Right. Not alright. That's an instant breakout. What the hell? I mean, how are Turtwig and Shinx poison? They normally are. Is this a normal game? There we go. Machop has been caught. Now then, let's get some Machop names in chat. Yeah. Let's get some Machop names in chat. For our brand new Machop, the superpower Pokemon. Chad, Choppy. We'll go with Chad. Or... Chad, Chop. Bada bing, bada boom. Best of both worlds. Alright. That is another poison type added to our poison type team. How exciting. Obviously, a poison fighting type like that will be very useful against the gym. And I have a long-term plan for it as well. Alright. Let's switch Chad Shop up front. Does Chad Shop have any fighting attacks yet? Yes, it has a low kick. Okay, that's great. It's also got no guard. We got the no guard Machamp. Final trivia question of the day. How many poison Pokemon were introduced in Gen 4? I'm gonna go with 107. I think that's the answer. That's how many poison Pokemon were introduced in this generation. Alright. Yeah, Chad Chop's up front. Obviously, I think most of the, Oh, that's a fair point. Zubat appears in this cave. We're gonna have to just not fight any Zubat. Easy, really. Quite simple. Quite simple when you... Oh! This did not go my way. Alright. Don't ask people to sub to you. That's... Don't do that. Doing this in the best order. Okay. Pure poison. No, it's poison. Poison flying, innit? That might have been funny. Oh. Alright. Now then. Sorry, my YouTube chat disconnected there for a second, apparently. Alright, does poison resist fighting? Oh! How about that? How about that? It does indeed. Damn, bro, that's crazy. I don't think we'll be using Chad's shop anymore. How have I managed to fuck myself over for the first gym this badly? Alright. Wait, no. Shanks doesn't have anything for this either. When does Shanks get electric attacks? Which will be useless on a Geodude. But, Rump. Alright. Generation 4. Okay, Shinx gets a bite at level 13. I don't think that'll be an issue. There we go. Absorb is finally neutral damage on something. I'm starting to wonder if I should speed up my strategy here, because my goal was use Machop. I could grind it against Bidoof. That could work. Thought it was just primary types? I didn't change any poison type Pokemon, because they're already poison type. But you make a great point. I should have made every primary type poison. No one got any experience from that. This was all in all horrible experience. Full of blunders and mistakes. Hmm. Because, like, there is an Abra here. There's an Abra trade. You trade Machop for Abra. My thought was, Rock is a Rock-type gym leader. Area 51, Gyarados is a level 20 Pokemon. I think I would have spent, like, the next 2 hours grinding the Magikarp. I could switch train chat shop. Genius! Can I be asked? Because Abra doesn't actually get any psychic attacks, does it? Yeah, Abra only gets teleport in Gen 4. It has to evolve. Confusion at level 16? Yeah, because it evolves. So, we're in a rock and a hard place here. Chad Shop is level 7. Maybe I will grind Chad Shop up later. It can learn Hidden Power. Hidden Power at TM you do not get immediately in Platinum, unfortunately. You only get a potion rather than Hidden Power. And in fact, I think I skipped the potion. Now that I think about it for more than 5 seconds, I don't think I picked that potion up. We're going to have to do that on our way back through, I guess, but oh well. Alright. Now then. Can I outspeed a Zubat? It is level 6. Alright. No, this is a fighter, I believe. I think all these guys use Machop, so... Unless... He doesn't! I've been lied to. Well, I guess I was doing the lying? I think we're about to get Razor Leaf. That might be 14, actually. We might not be about to get Razor Leaf. Thankfully, Absorb does neutral damage on these Geodude. So the other trainer mons have the normal types now. I do not know how I would manage that. Right. Now then. Oh, it is level 13 you get Razor Leaf. You'll love to see it. Okay. What you don't love to see is the Machop immediately after. Because Razor Leaf won't do anything against a Machop. But Rock. But Rock. Oh. But Rock. I just realized I'm stupid. Geodude's primary type is Rock, which means that's what got replaced with Poison. Which means, Tackle is neutral on it. Which meant I could have used Shinx to take it out. But I switched like a moron. Like a blithering idiot. Okay. I think Frump is going to be the one I use against Rock, mostly because, like, I think Frump is the only real option. But let's get Shanks some experience while we're here. Hello, Rock. You want to smash a rock? Just flexing, really, isn't he? Turn around, like, look at me. Look at me, I'm Rock. And I can smash rocks. Unbelievable. Get a load of this guy. Ooh, a potion. How lovely. Alright. To be fair, a Geodude could be an interesting one to take onto the team if I manage to get that one move. Ground type attack on it. That could be useful. Oh, this guy just has a Geodude. I could have sworn these guys all have Machop. Clearly, I'm just incorrect. But that's going to take a bit of processing to sink in, you know? Oh, fuck. This guy's so fast. Do any trainers in this game... Use the physical. Do any trainers in this game use Toxic Spikes? Because funny consequence of this all just doesn't work. Just a waste of a move. An entirely pointless attack now. No fault of its own, but if there was like a sport move that lowered ground type power, that would be interesting. Because they all are. No, they're not. They all aren't. They're all weak to it. That's what I meant to say. This guy is a ground type. That's why I was thinking this Geodude, this guy's a ground type. But they aren't all. Okay, this guy keeps using fucking defense curl. I'm done with this. I'm switching. I just no. Stop doing that, please. Alright. Absorb. You're going to get absorbed now, Geodude. Me when I'm absorbing it. I'm making combinations of words. I'm not proud of them. That would have been a lot of experience if I didn't have to switch there, but no, he insisted on using all of those defense skulls. This guy doesn't fight me. Kinda sad. Why won't that random guy fight me? Why won't he put up his fists, you know? Why won't he have a little tussle with me, huh? Huh? Alright. Oh yeah, speaking of YouTube Shorts, and by speaking of YouTube Shorts, I mean I mentioned them once, like, an hour ago. You should watch this Friday's YouTube Short. Something funny happens in it. Something rather amusing happens in Friday's YouTube Short, and you should watch it. Can you get a Watermon? Psyduck? It's not worth it, though. Like, a Turtwig has this. In the bag. This fight and Turtwig goes together, like, really well. Let's get some items from the Pokemart. To be fair, the Pokemon Center's in a pretty odd spot in Orberg. Like, generally speaking, you want your Pokemon Center, like, nice and close to the entrance of the town. Which makes it a little bit peculiar that, the Pokemon Center is, like, here. But it doesn't end up being in, like, a bad spot, you know? Yeah, just thinking Crandos is just poison, right? Which will resist your taunt. How do I put this? The primary type is what's replaced. But imagine a mono-type Pokemon as double its type. So imagine Frump, per se, as a grass type. And I replaced its first type. You know? You picking up what I'm putting down? I think I might have saved about 5 seconds ago, but I'm saving again. Alright. Otherwise, Pokemon like Frump would be pure poison. I find it interesting that there are, like, miners in Orberg Mine. But in his gym, he's got miners instead. I mean youngsters. Like, I just think he could have, like, the miners in the gym, you know? Instead of the miners. Please don't do this to me. Please don't. There are many things you can do here. Don't do it this one. Okay, so they're always going to be dual types, effectively. Yes. Did you place any typings that have poison as their second type? I did not touch any Pokemon that were already poison type. They're already poison type, they're already poison type, they don't need changing. I agree that it could have been funny to make them pure poison, but... Wait, he's defense called twice, I should have absorbed. Oh well. That's 3 times. You love to see it, and by love to see it, I mean, why do you keep defense curling? You were doing nothing in this fight. So there's no pure poisons then. If there are any pure poisons in the base Platinum Dex, then there are pure poisons in this. Cannot remember if there are any pure poisons in the base Platinum Dex, however. Let's find out. You see, I didn't really mark down any Pokemon that... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to tell. Oh well. Not like at a glance. It'll take too long. Stunky? I think Stunky might already be dark. Pokemon... Stunky... It is already dark. We got Spark on Shanks! That isn't useful here. A lot of these guys are still ground type. The rock type gym has become the poison type gym. Confusingly enough. I didn't really mean for that to be the situation, but like, I'm in this fight now, so it's fine. I find it funny when like, there are so many games in which like the first gym is kind of like trying to showcase the game, if that makes sense. Like, obviously in, like, Gens 1, 2, and 3, there's not really much to show off. Stop using Defense Curl! I'm gonna go insane! These guys stroll into a fight and immediately, like... I'm gonna have such high defense? You'll do nothing to me. It's like... Stop! Please. Please, just stop. For a second. Please. Anyway, I had a thought, it's gone. Okay. Yeah, Spark will be alright later on, when... It's later on. We're not fighting ground types. I'm trying to figure out... I think some of these gyms might just genuinely be poison. I mean, all of the gyms are poison gyms. I bet I can guess one of your final team members. Shoot. What is the guess? Like, I'm just wondering if a switch is even worth it at this point, you know? You know what it is? Yahoo!
Answer Croagunk.
Realistically, I should be using a Croagunk, but... No. There's a specific... I nudged my power... my monitor cable. There's a specific plan I have in mind. And... devastatingly, Croagunk is not a part of it. You will understand when I get there. Alright. There we go. Onyx down. You'll love to see it. Alright. Now then, my strategy for Rourke is very in-depth and difficult to describe. So I'm going to describe it. No, I'm pressing down. Great game, Sinnoh. Really navigable menus. I was going to describe it. My, like, brain has kind of fried itself a bit. Withdraw. Granados is the biggest threat of this gym, with Headbutt. I'm just going to use Withdraw a bunch of times on Rourke's first Pokemon, and then I'll knock it out, and then we'll have, like, a straight line to the end. Setting up is the only strategy in any Pokemon game. One day we will get Curse, at which point we'll have won. Like, especially with Frump specifically. Like, ground is like... I was gonna say the dragon, but it's not. I think steel is the dragon of this. And yet steel isn't the dragon of this. Because for steel to be the dragon of this... movesets aren't changed. Alright. That's still a bit too much damage. I'm gonna withdraw once more, you know? It's gonna get another withdraw done. Just one more withdraw, guys. Just one more. Just one more withdraw. Still doing 3 damage to me. Just one more withdraw. I might as well go to +6 while I'm here, you know? Like, I'm almost at +6. I might as well just get to +6, you know? 1 damage. 1 singular damage from this Geodude. There's a... That was 2 damage. That was 2 damage. High alert. I need more... more withdraws. But I can't. We're out of withdraws. We can withdraw no more. We're overdrawn. Looks like you're suffering from buff withdrawal. No, I can stop anytime I want. Alright. Substance abuse? I would never abuse substances. I love them too much. I didn't do that much damage. I'm gonna go back to Razor Leaf. Okay. Almost to 15, but we will get to oh, okay. No, we won't get to 15 before Cranidos. Cranidos is already here. That is 5 down. Let's try that again. No! Don't do that! My one weakness! Debuffing me! This is the one thing I didn't want to happen. Never mind, it's fine. He only did it once. Alright. That did nothing. He's got too much hit point. He have too much hit point for potion. We did. Eh. You'll have to see it. Okay. Spling. Is this a Nuzlocke? It is not. There's a very limited, like, pool of Pokemon I can use. I think a Nuzlocke would be a bit too difficult, you know? Now that's Onyx damage. Looks like we need an intervention for buffs. No, I can stop anytime I want. Alright. Oh, he defend... No, wait, no. Did he defend Skull? Maybe? It looked like I did less that time, and I got concerned by it. But I don't think Razor Leaf's going to do more if it did defense. It's almost dead. He's not using a potion. It is Jova, Rourke. We did it. We got the badge. Alright. Alright. Your buffed up Pokemon. No, my Pokemon were buffed up. Because I buffed them. Alright. Do you think Rourke's like delivering the I lost to a trainer without a single badge spiel? Because he's trying to like big us up? Because like, he just lost to a trainer without a single badge. He lost to Germana. He just lost to Germana, who also doesn't have any badges. So, like... Which is it, Rock? Are you embarrassed to lose to a trainer without any badges, or are you like... Is this an act? Is this all a ploy? Alright. Now then. Let's see how far we can actually get into the game before it's time to head back. Alright. Is it you? Yes. You trade Machop for Abra. I'm going to trade Machop for Abra. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use the Abra, considering it's going to be level 7. Maybe I should have waited. I reckon he's a conniving son of a bitch. Rock may be the weakest gym leader in Sinnoh, but he managed to wall up Ash. To be fair, he had a Rampardos in the anime. Which is like a wild first battle to put Ash against. Honestly, like, Rourke having Rampardos, I'd say is pretty good evidence for the idea that the Sinnoh gym leaders are just like that good. And Ash didn't get weaker between Hoenn and Sinnoh. The Sinnoh gym leaders are just like that up to par. Alright. What does Kaza have again? It has an Oranberry. Aw, how kind. Alright. And it doesn't have any actual attacking moves, I'm guessing. It does not. I'm gonna leave Kaza there. I'm not gonna get rid of Kaza. But I'm not sure how much I'm gonna use Kaza. Because Kaza is level 7. And I think there are better Pokemon I can get for the near future, you know? Alright. Now then. We have a Team Galactic fight next. Obviously, Team Galactic are pretty cool. Because, like, their main type... Their main type is, Poison. Alright. I have Rampardos and Diamond. I couldn't say no to a Pokemon with a base attack of 165. I mean, Rampardos' issue is its defenses and speed. Like, Rampardos has that high attack, but it really, like, kind of has the drawback of all its other stats. I do like Rampardos, though. I used Rampardos in Brilliant Diamond. And it was kind of the GOAT, actually. Humongous Other Rampardos. Like, I often contemplate on just streaming, not just stream, like always streaming on YouTube and Twitch from now on. Just because it means I don't have to worry about bots disappearing. Because, like, I think that's one of the things I'm kind of sad about is that, like, my original playthroughs of, like, Pokemon Diamond, Brilliant Diamond, and Legends Arceus are gone. Because they were on Twitch and I didn't download them. Like an absolute fool. I just never downloaded them in the end. So, alright. Yeah, Gary does. Gary does? Oh. Gary does. I see. My gut was telling me to heal, because I just arrived back in a new town, but I don't actually need to. I think Perugly is about level 18 in this. We're kind of going to want to get Luxio, I think. Random video! Hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has been going well so far. We are playing Pokemon Platinum today, but with only Poison-type Pokemon. I hope that, No, I already wished your week well. Well, I'll wish it well again. Alright. Yeah, we've just beaten Rourke, bagged our first gym badge, and now we're on the way to Floroma Town. Alright. Again, as I was saying before, Team Galactic, their main type's Poison. Because they use, like, Zubat. I mean, Wurmple isn't Poison-type, to be fair. I like that, like, the Galactic Grunts have, like, Glameow, Croagunk, and Stunky in their main rosters. Because those are the admin's Pokemon. Alright. Last day of school over. Already? It's only May? It's an early breakup. Lucky. Alright. Let's go for Stunky. It's a bit... That's a bit of damage. Alright. Alright. Screech at level 11? Not a fan of that, but it's not a double hit, so that's great. Alright. Poplip? Might be offered for some study leaves for GCSE or A levels. Oh! That's a fair point. You have exams coming up. Is that why it's early, or is it just generally that early? Alright. You're gonna chill here for a bit, you're bored? I mean, that is generally what live streams are for. Nice things to put on the background. Alright. Now then, I think it's Floroma next? Oh, the type guys are at the top. Alright. I would be careful revealing that kind of information online, given that you are a minor. I'd assume there's no one in my chat with malicious intentions there, but I would be careful. Alright. Now then. How much text do you have? There we go. Oh wait, there's more, isn't there? Isn't... No, this is B. This is Beeb. This is Beeb in the remix, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, that person who comes up to you is Beeb. I like that they gave her like a unique sprite in the remakes. Like, gave her that bit of uniqueness. I think that's fun. Because, like, obviously she just uses the regular Battle Girl sprite in, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. But, oh, we need a Pokemon with Rock Smash, don't we? I was so smart trading off Machop there. You know, that was a great move on my part. Grump can learn Rock Smash. Alright. Now then. My goodness, dialogue? Is that misspelled? I don't know, I'm dyslexic. Okay. I don't think you'll be able to Rock Smash either. I need the Geodude. Alright. Geodude will be the best dude, as they say. Alright. That's still not a Geodude. Gonna be real. Gonna keep it real with you. I'm not sure if I've ever finished my train of thought on the fact that I just find it funny that they buffed Leech Life so much. Like, it's basically a new move at that point. I wonder what, like, motivated them to give it that buff. How are you casually playing Pokemon at 10 PM? I mean, that's, like, a good time to casually play video game, no? Arguably, statistically, the best time, given that people with work, school, and other obligations aren't going to be free at, say, 10 AM. Kevin, time zones, it is very much 10 PM here. I'm guessing random video has, the Pokemon clock is off. It's not. It's 10 PM here. I am in England, where it is 10 PM. Alright. I'm gonna go into the grass outside and catch a Bidoof. Catch a Bidoof. Went through about 7 different Pokemon in my head there before I got to the correct Pokemon. What do you mean you're out here as well? Just give me the Bidoof, please. I literally... There we go. There we go. I'm not even gonna waste time on this. We've spent so much time trying to find this fucking thing. Okay, now I'm definitely one-shotting this thing. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Okay, I locked in a bit too much now. I actually tried to get a... I should have bought more Pokeballs, oh well. Okay, Bidoof. Tackle the Bidoof. It's alive. Tackle it again. Still alive. Pokeball. Okay. You're asleep at 10 PM? I'm not. Quite obviously, really. Alright. Bidoof got. What should we name the Bidoof, considering we're not using it? Thankfully, Bidoof is a poison type, so it's legal. We're legally allowed to use it. Gooked. Gooked. What does that mean? I kind of have to go with that. Gooked. Gooked kind of sounds like God if it didn't. Right. Ah, yes. The joys of Gen 4. With HM's still there. Alright. I don't think I've spelled out my hottest take for a bit there. When you get too shit-faced at a party, you are therefore gooked. Oh, I see. Budew is poison? Yeah. I mean, this is a poison-only run. I can't just use non-poison types, right? That would be against the rules. So, thankfully, I'm only using poison types. Alright. Rock Tomb, that's what I was looking for. I can't remember why I thought it would be useful, but I did. Oh, I remember why I thought it would be useful. Because obviously when, Turtwig is poison ground, it won't be able to hit any flying types, which won't be that useful. Okay. I mean, you'll never hear that from anyone else, as it doesn't exist. You made that up. It does sound like a word you'd use to describe like, getting shit-faced at a party, though. Like, I agree with that, you know? I think I'm going to continue on with Shanks. I think getting Luxio is going to be one of my best plans for beating Perugly. Alright. To be fair, though, like, you can put ED at the end of most words, and, like, it means you got shit-faced drunk at a party, you know? Like, oh man, I was lasagnaed last night. Alright. Mods are E. Just a bit gooked, innit, mate? Exactly! Right. Kirby has that much defense? Oh, yeah! Growth in this gen only did special attack. I remember I started getting confused when it did both. Like, I was like, no, it only did one, right? It only did special attack. And then, yeah, no, it did. They just changed it. It was one of those moments where I was questioning. Wait, which gen did that even change in? It's 5, right? I think it's 5. I'm gonna do the thing where I Google it. Growth. Special... Yeah, Gen 5. I was correct there. I'm proud of myself for knowing that. Alright. There we go, Luxio. There we go, Luxio. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Sorry, team building in my mind. I'm like, I got the Sherlock Mind Palace up in there. Alright. Let's use Shanks for a bit longer. Right, we have the Pachirisu coming up soon. Shanks will be alright there, I think. Wurmple. To be fair, Wurmple seems like it should be a poison type. Like, I wasn't certain that Wurmple was, pure bug when I was doing the editing. For a bit there, I considered that it might be bug poison already, and it was only Beautifly that wasn't, but no. Wurmple is also... No, Wurmple isn't. Wurmple's just pure bug. Not in this, it's poison, but, like, You know what I mean. I wonder what the most common type combination is in this. I think it might be poison flying. I remember there being a lot of poison flying types. It'll either be that or poison water, I assume. I'm guessing these children. Yeah. They can't... Okay, only one of them is short-sighted. A singular one of these children, very short-sighted. Might need glasses. The other one, great eyesight. Which, for identical twins, I assume is rare? I guess I can't say it's for certain. I just assume... IMO, I would make the assumption that Shanks missed. That like twins' eyesight is oft linked. So like if one twin is short-sighted, the other one probably is as well. Unless like one stole the eyesight from the other, when you think about it. Like how babies can eat each other in the womb. Did Shanks miss twice? I'm starting to think Shanks missed twice in a row there. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think next turn we kill them? Yes, yes it will. Unless... Okay, no. I got hopeful. You know what? I'm gonna do nothing and let Frump take care of both of these guys. Because Frump has been carrying anyway. Like, Frump's already most of the way there with it, so... Alright. Pachirisu down. Frump's actually decently close to evolution. Obviously, Frump evolves at level 18. Okay, I believe there's a way... Oh, that's another... Arguably better than Absorb, but I think worse than Razor Leaf Bullet Seed is. In fact, Bullet Seed isn't worth it, now that I think about it. Bullet Seed is entirely not worth it. Since, at best, it can be neutral. But, at worst, like, a lot of Pokemon quad-resist it. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to try to beat Team Galactic today. Wait, I just need to double-check something's in counter tables. You know how it is. Okay, yeah, that's not what I wanted to see. Is the honest truth. To be real. Oh. Huh. Yeah, that's just... Sorry, I just need to Oh, it's Route 211. I see. I was a little bit off there. Typing in 230. Okay. I have misunderstood. Something rather large. I was going to catch a Starly for the Eterna Gym. I feel like I should still try to catch a Starly for the Eterna Gym. The issue is Starly just doesn't appear anywhere around here at all. I think the nearest place Starly appears is probably the route up to Floroma, but that'll be about level 4 to 6 there. You know what, might be worth it. Just to grab it now. Because there was a different Pokemon I was going to grab now. But I'm just going to grab the Starly now, you know? Oh, it's level 9. That's great. Okay, never mind. I have mistook the situation. Quick Attack's doing shit for damage because it's literally a 40 damage move and it's not got stab anymore. So I've just been noting that Quick Attack's been like an absolutely dismal move. Sorry, I was just aware if it broke out, I would only have one thing left. We bought a pack of Chilling Rain and Temporal Forces today. Oh, isn't Chilling Rain the Calyrex? Or am I just mistaken there? Alright, Starly. What should we name Starly? Any Starly names? But yeah, best of, is it best of luck, or did you get anything good from them? I'm realizing you probably already opened them. Starman. Waiting in the sky, he'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks it'd blow our minds. There's a star man. Okay. Let's do a little bit of healing. Just a dab of healing. Like the trend from 2016. That's crazy. And alright. I think I'm gonna do some team tweaking. You got a full-out Relicanth. Hell yeah. I like Relicanth. I mean, the Coelacanth in general I think is pretty cool. Just as a concept. Alright. I find some of the choices in Diamond and Pearl so funny. Like, okay, we have a touchscreen now. Here's the place where you move all the Pokemon around. It will be done on the top screen. The bottom screen will just be buttons. On sorting? I just thought that was a left and right button. That's not even true. Okay. I might need Bidoof back at some point, but I do not need Bidoof back at the moment. So Bidoof... Keen Eye! Okay, yeah, no, there are nature signifiers in this gen. I like the Night Pokemon Center Demon Skin. It's really good, isn't it? It's nice and chill. Like, I love it when the games have the day and night themes for places. I think it's genuinely, like, a shame when they don't continue with that. Like, I just think it's a nice little vibe. Because it's not like that in, it's not like that in Scarlet Violet, is it? Even though Scarlet Violet has the day-night cycle, I don't think there are night themes because they focus on having the bike on and off theme. So I hope in the next game they have day-night themes. Because there are in, like, Breath of the Wild and stuff, the towns have day and night themes. Alright. I find it interesting how much they kind of hedged into the gimmicks. The honey gimmick of this game. Because when I was young, I never interacted with it because I could never get the honey to be working the next time I came back. I remember the first time I saw a guy with an ambipom, my mind was just blown because I'd never seen one in the games before. I didn't even know apom was in Diamond and Pearl when I was like 9. Like I hadn't considered that apom was in the games because I knew the franchise like had a history, so I just assumed apom was an older Pokemon. So it blew my mind when Dawn's Pokemon, Ambipom, was in the game. It's like 3 hours real time, right? Something like that. It's not like the general 20-minute day-night cycle. I don't think it's 3 hours, actually. I think it's about an hour and a half. Not really sure how I feel about it. I think I'd feel better about it if, what's it called? Oh, for honey. That makes more sense. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have the foggiest. I've never really gotten on with, with the honey stuff. It always ended up confusing me, and I never got it to work. I think I might have got a Combi once or twice, but the issue is Combi has a 50% chance of being entirely fucking useless. So... Not to mention the fact I was, again, like a child. I don't think I'd gotten it into my head yet that, oh, if you use, more Pokemon, you do better. I think I did have some variation in the Pokemon I used, to be fair. Because, like... I remember using a Floatzel a lot. I remember having a Floatzel, I remember evolving the Floatzel. But I think I was like an over-relier on one Pokemon, but I was forced to stop being an over-relier on one Pokemon when I traded my starter with a friend's starter, a friend who'd beaten the game, which meant that I now had a level 60 Infernape that would never listen to me. Which is funny. I remember it listening to me for a very short stretch of time. And I remember losing that ability on Route, like, 216, I think it is. The route up to Snow Point. There's nothing really to see down there, it's just, the guys. Alright. Someone's still making that hack that makes Platinum look like black and white. In fact, there are 2 separate hacks, like ROM hacks of Platinum, that give the games like black and white models and ratios. It's just one of them's like, I think being made as like a Platinum sequel, and the other one's just being made as like a Platinum Gen 5 remake. Not fully Gen 5, because they can't put the new battle system in the game. I don't think, anyway. As in Black and White's battle system. But it seems like it's doing a bunch of quality of life stuff, which is fun. But yeah, I don't think I did any of the time-based shit when I was a kid. Which makes sense. That I wasn't that smart. Alright. Let's drink this. It's a potion. Yo, you'll love to see it. Not even Drifloon? That I did do. I did do the Drifloon. I remember my friend catching it. And I was like, what the fuck is that? How did you get it? And then finding it on a Friday. Oh yeah, no, I remember having Drifloon, because I remember evolving it into Drifblim and thinking, wow, that's a really early evolution. Because it's like at level 26 or something. How much is it gonna do? 10 damage? Staying in might not be my wisest move. But this thing is adamant on putting me to sleep, so... Yo. 'Cause there's a star man waiting in the sky. Okay. Like, I feel like the James Gunn Superman trailer, so many people have said it should play Starman, that if it doesn't at this point, even I will be disappointed. You know? Like, there is no more natural song to pair with a Superman trailer. That, like... They have to, you know? They've got to. Another brain-dead thing I did when I was young. Valley Windworks. My dyslexic ass. Oh, this must be the Valley Windworks. There's nothing else logical to call this place with the wind turbines. This is clearly the Windworks. What do they wind here? I don't fucking know. But I certainly did call it the Valley Windworks for a little bit too long. Alright. They won't license fees cost they won't. License fees cost money when they can make the trailer music out of extended Vine booms and shit. I feel like that would be awesome. You know? Alright. No, we need to do a little bit of healing before we barge into the first galactic headquarters. Then I shall... Yeah, we'll beat Mars. Then we'll end off for the day, I think. After doing Pokidoku, obviously. Gotta do Pokidoku. Alright. Now then. Hi there. How are you? Alright. I love these guys' fuck-ass haircuts, you know? I like the implication that evil teams make you dye your hair. Because, like, Team Galactic... Imagine applying for Team Galactic and they're like, yeah, you're gonna need this fuck-ass bowl cut, by the way. Like, just walking in, like, first day on the job, you're ready to join Team Galactic. Yeah, no, if you want to join, you're gonna need this, like, shit bowl cut. Like, why does Cyrus do that to these people, and are they happy about it? Bulk up the fuck out of it, exactly. Just like you go into like the Team Galactic hairdressers, probably run by Commander Mars if Heritage has anything to do about it. Sit down, get the little like bib on, you know, the not bib. And then you just go fuck my shit up, man. Fuck it up. I know the pain. My mum used to do that to me. You thought you had one up on me, but no! I had quick attack. Haha! Okay, can't remember if Staravia evolves at 14 or 16. Double team could be interesting. Might be more interesting than Growl. And Stunky! Stunky! Alright. Alright. It's still surprising to me that they have Screech at this early level. Who would win, Stinky versus Coughing Baby? Coughing Baby? Just kind of go like... you know? I kind of vibe with that. That's a hard one. I'm going to have to come back to you on that. I did it, Mom. This is Coughing Baby. Okay, so Mars is going to lead him with Zubat. So I'm going to lead him with Shanks. And then we're going to find out how that goes. I should get that as a blurb. It'll probably be one of the bit blurbs, but... There's the bit you're after. Oh, I see. Stinky versus Coughing Baby! Alright. It's kind of fucked up with, like, the hindsight versus Arceus. Knowing, like... Team Galactic is actively based on the founders of modern, like, of one of the founders of modern-day cinema as we know it. I guess it kind of makes sense, you know? Like, they helped herald the origin of Sinnoh. I forgot how fast this fucking thing is. Not for long! Paralysis, go! Oh. I got hopeful. I'm not saying my hope was well placed, but I got hopeful. Base 60 power attack with no stab. Base 40 power attack with stab. That's okay. It's not okay, to be clear. That's just a lot of damage. There we go! There we go! Oh, I had an Oranberry, I see. How smart. Her strategy. I didn't see that coming. Alright. Yeah, there was a Pokemon I was going to catch on this route for the final team, but I think I'm going to wait until later. It'll let me spread out my Pokemon more. Just spread them out. So I don't want to get them all at once, you know. Because... Got you. We'll get you. We'll get you. Yeah. And Shanks got to level 17. Maybe I should have used Starly a bit more there, but I will. Alright. I can do it like that. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't. Never mind. Alright. Off they pop. Off they go. So glad that they've all left without leaving a trace, you know? Like, how often do things like this shit happen in the Pokemon world, where the police don't, like, apprehend anybody? Like, that was a hostile takeover of, like, a power plant. Of a place actively, like, making power for the region. And the person who saved the day was a 10-year-old? The only, like, people on the job are the international police? Not, like, the Sinnoh police force? They're not doing anything? Like, I can kind of see what they were going for in Sword and Shield, you know? Kind of having, like, Leon and Sonia being like, hey. No, let us handle it, you know? Because, like, holy shit. It is always kids doing this shit. It's good to have the unbeatable champion actually, like, doing stuff. I think it would have been interesting, though, if you, like, teamed up with Leon a couple of times to beat, like, the evil team, you know? Like, the thing that happens sometimes to build up to the events of Eternatus are Pokemon Dynamax. Just randomly, out of control. Pokemon Dynamax. Well, what's the main gimmick of Sword and Shield that, like, kind of let it last for a while? Maybe, for example, a form of battling where multiple trainers, perhaps four trainers, you know, like there's 4 trainers in the main cast. There's the main trainer, there's Hop, there's Leon, and there's Sonia. There's also Marnie and Bede as well. Where 4 trainers team up to beat 1 Dynamax Pokemon. Do you think maybe that could have been used anywhere? Well, Lance actually does do shit too, and I guess the Gen 5 cast. Oh yeah, no, that's a fair point, that's a fair point. It's still always down to the 10-year-old to save the day, though. Lance makes sure to arrive on the scene a bit too late in Goldenrod. Okay. Let's... we think... do this week's Pokedoku. Let me just make sure it's all saved up. And then we can close it down. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the start of this series. I think I'm going to try and see it out to the end. I think it could be like a genuinely interesting way of playing the game. in the sense that we're going to need different strategies to beat this, you know? Like, we can't just do, like, we're gonna need to do, like, some thinking to beat this game, you know? Okay, Grass Ghost is Gorgeist. The issue is you're... Yahoo!
If only the unbeatable champion believed in Mr. Basculin, he may truly have become unbeatable instead of a meme.
Exactly. That's so right, Rob. That's so true. Okay, I'm gonna go with small. 3.8, that was definitely one of the worst. Oh well. Okay, Ghost types from Unova and Ghost types from Hoenn. Part of me wants to put Chandelure or Litwick, because for some reason, in Unova, people... There was, like, a long bit of people forgetting about, like, Chandelure and Litwick. Oh, I wasn't at the top, I see. 11%, I think I should have gone Chandelure. Oh well. And then Hoenn, Ghost types, Dusknoir, the Duskull, Mega Banette, Mega Sableye. I think I'm gonna go Mega Banette, honestly. I think that might be the dub there. %! I should not have gone Mega Banette. Grass Fairy, obviously Tapu Bulu. There's more. There's more Grass Fairy types. Whimsicott. Whimsicott's Grass Fairy. Are there any later Grass Fairy types? Ends up being the question I ask myself. It's yes, but what? It's yes, definitely, but can I actually fucking name them? Shinostic? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah! Oh! That's a really high percentage. I was so sure that would be a low percentage because I always forget Shinostic exists, even though it's Gen 7. Has Shinostic been in a Pokedex since Gen 7? No, I think it was in Sword and Shield, actually. Alright, then Fairy types from Unova. I think it's literally just Mega Ordino and Whimsicott. So... Oh, and Cottony, obviously, so that's 3. Not big numbers here. Mega Altaria comes to mind for Hoenn Fairy types, but I think there might be some other Hoenn Pokemon that became Fairy. Oh, Azurill. Yo, we got a bot! You love to see it. You love to see it. It's been a while since we last got a bot. It's been a long while indeed. How exciting. How enticing. That's great, really. Hype bot intensifies. Real! Real! Now I need to figure out if Whimsicott or Ordino are going to get less on the Fairy type. I'm going to go Cottony, actually. That's probably the middle. I'm going to be honest, I probably picked the middle answer. But I don't know if Whimsicott or Ordino got lower, so I guess we'll find out. And then Fossil Pokemon. Grass Fossil, Unova Fossil, and Hoenn Fossil. I think it counts the evolutions. Obviously, Cradily and Lilip are the only grass fossils, unless I'm horribly mistaken, but I don't think I am. Which means if we go Lileep here, Cradilly can go here. Just about. And then in Unova, I'm going to go no, I'm going to go Caracosta. I think I should have gone, I should have gone Arceus. Arceus was lower than Caracosta. Lileep was the lowest here. I should have done this the other way around. I should have gone Cradilly and Lileep. Oh well. Mega Gardevoir was the lowest fairy type, but it was only 3% lower than... Oh yeah, most unique was 149. We got 178. Okay, that's alright. Oh, Poltergeist was the lowest ghost grass type here, actually. And Gourgeist average was the lowest Gourgeist. Morlob was the lowest... Oh, but it wasn't actually much lower than, Shiinotic. Shiinotic wasn't actually that low. Whimsicott was the lowest here. I kind of made a good choice on Cottony, actually. Mega Sableye was the lowest here, and Mega Banette was the highest. I should have gone with Sableye instead. Shedinja is another good choice. Jellicent was the lowest ghost type. Interesting. Couple of fumbles. Could have done better there, but did pretty well overall, I would say, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. But yeah, I hope you... Pardon me. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have. And I hope you enjoyed this concept. I don't know, I'm interested to see how people are going to react as we continue on with the series. I know it's kind of an out there concept for a series, inherently built off of deception, but I think that's really funny. So, I do hope you enjoy the rest of Pokemon Platinum with only poison Pokemon. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had great times. I certainly have. And I will see you all on Friday for, I think Mario Kart this week, actually. Now that I dwell on it, I think it's going to be a Mario Kart Monday type week. But yeah, I hope you all had great times. Goodbye and good night.